football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a squad from the SEC, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Return starts from inside the 5. He steps out of bounds at the 26. Down here for this offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Oklahoma. No chance to catch him. Wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kirk.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with a mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Set up. It's a first down play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. It's a quick spin move. He brings it down, but he reaches the 40-yard line.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place and gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. To throw, it's Fuller. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
It's a run. Running back's got it. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And that one's picked off. What a play. Did he take it all the way? Across the 40. Inside the 20. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here. You see if the defense can make adjustments. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. It's an out route. The catch made. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Well, the huge hit there. You half expected to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to it.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch. But the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long.
Let's go.
Ball handed off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Same tailback, another jab. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. He knocks this one right through. And they add to the lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised he was able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. To get it down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
The throw, it's Fuller. The freshman making an impact play there.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Linebacker's trying to confuse this offense now. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. It's third down for the offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, that's an incompletion. That'll bring up fourth down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
And the coverage he makes the touch, so no return on the play.
Well, I thought the return team did a really good job of giving him some room to work with. But I feel like the returner was so focused on making a big play downfield that he forgot to take care of the football, and it cost him.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. The shotgun running play call. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Lets it go quickly. And it's complete downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. Man, it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of this offense, and it gets you the yards you need.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The game makes it second and medium. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Receiver makes the grab, and he's tackled after the catch.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Direct snap to the back. Inside the 40 now. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Boy, there's nothing more demoralizing for a defense than to give up a first down on a big run like that on third down. You've got them where you want them, probably thinking that they're going to throw the ball. Instead, they run it and gash you for a huge gain on the ground.
The Sooners pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
And as we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before they even get to the locker rooms.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Getting set. Here's second down. Gets the football, fights off a defender, and it's good for a first down to the 36.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
It's a short completion of a big tight end, but he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to throw. It's Fuller. And he fires the football to the right side. He grabs it inside the 20. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Got it.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's caught. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Is good. They still trail, though. Now they get set to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. It's a quick grab. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackle made after just a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back. Eludes the rush. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. The Sooners looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback will just sneak it now. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Hey, it's 1st and goal. Why wait? Go with the sure thing. Let that quarterback get behind his line, push his way in for the touchdown.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
After the loss on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Dropping back, it's Fuller. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped incomplete, but it had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a 4th down play.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense, being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. Defense is coming after him. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks loose at the 45. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield. Put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
Got it.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency.
Easy.
We go with a direct snap. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Important second down play coming up.
Razor.
And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he's intercepted. Not much on the return, but hey, set up the offense at the 35.
Love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down, they're going to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Dropping back, it's Fuller. And he's going to launch it deep again. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. They didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
It's like the final play of the half coming up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll bring him down just short of the 20. Middle's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Sooners will kick it off to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Second down play coming up. To the air, it's Fuller. Quick throw to the left. It's caught downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
2nd down after that previous play. They'll run it here. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a 1st down.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to plow the back to pick up this 1st down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a 1st down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. He's got some room and some blockers here. At the 20, crosses the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. They'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking downfield, it's Fuller. Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity here, put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to 4th down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
Looking to chuck it again. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses him.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the catch.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
20 play called on 3rd and short. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And this one will be fair caught. Offense is back on the field. And now the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense operating from the pistol. The back's got it.
It's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. They'll try the right here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that 1st down.
The Sooners will line up to boot it away. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Contact as he threw it. And it's incomplete. Even in a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
They'll run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Brought down after a big gain in the 1st down. Defense, no answer for the option that time. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Ball handed to the running back. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
To throw, it's Fuller. Receiver makes the grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. Begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kurt.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays. And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Trying to convert again on the third down. It's 32. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Fights off a defender. And they pick up the first down to 23, getting closer to the red zone.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Running back grabs it on a screen. And the tackle is made, not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid game.
And that's everything you want from a defense. They bring pressure. They, in fact, get to the quarterback. He's lucky he got that ball off. And then once he does get it off and it's completed, very often you'll see that go for a big play because the defense sold out. Here, they still have defenders in position to keep that to a short game.
They hand it off to the back. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to throw. It's Fuller. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And he finds his target. He has the first. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
The offense knocking on the door with a first and goal. They'll give it to the back. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Got it.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He's not going to get there. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. The Sooners offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Hand off to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. In the clear of the 25. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38. They trust the left side of the offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Game moves the ball to the 38, another first down.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Cut it. Cut it. Check, check. Ready.
Tailback takes the handoff again. Solid run, tackle to the 45-yard line.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory.
On the set.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
There's the handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Running back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback will take a knee. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the third downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you're usually going to see the difference. difference in a close game, and today they were able to come up on top in a lot of those aspects of the game.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Curve Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Oklahoma Sooners.